Arsenal 1, Southampton 1. Let's see how Arteta set up the team this time. We played a 3-4-3, 3 central defenders in Holding, Gabriel and Tierney. Tierney is a fullback. David Luiz is a strong, experienced center back, and Arteta decided to go for Tierney again, who is a fullback in a center back position. Okay, let's get started with defensive structure and how Arsenal was standing when Southampton had the ball. This we're gonna see a lot in the game. Arsenal stands really deep in their own half. Don't forget we play Emirates, and look where Southampton has the ball to build up the game. They're gonna play long balls behind the defense or trying to look for a through ball, so we won't see a lot of crosses. Let's see how this worked out. Here you see Southampton's number 4. He has a lot of space. He should be pressed by Nketiah, or in this case Ceballos. You see on the top of the screen Walcott running between Saka and Tierney. We're gonna see this a couple of more times, unfortunately. Again, number 6 has the ball in midfield, very deep in our own half. Pepe should press, but he leaves number 6 a lot of space and time to cross the ball. You see Walcott again running between Tierney and away from Saka. The guy in the center is Gabriel's man. Tierney should be aware of what's happening in his back. And we were lucky that Ceballos came in quick with a nice sliding tackle. And again, number 6 has the ball, looks for a through ball. Ainsley has to be aware of the situation, but it's a perfect cross. It's a perfect run by the Southampton player. I have the feeling Leno has to come out earlier. You see here, he doesn't know if he should come out or not, just stands still and gives the Southampton player a good angle to shoot the ball. And again, running behind Ainsley. Holding did pretty good there. And let's have a look at Gabriel, and what he did today was just horrible. What is he doing here? He runs straight to the guy. He was lucky to get a free kick there. Sloppy with passing. That could have been the 1-0. He gave away the ball too many times, like against Burnley. He wants to go long and very imprecise and ineffective. Here, as an experienced defender, you stay back. Just so easy to pass you if you just try to go for it. This is his foul for the second yellow card, and that means a red card, and he will miss the next match. Let's have a look at Southampton's goal. Let's stop it here. You see Southampton has the ball, no threat whatsoever. It's 4 against 3. You can see already Elneny's positioning is pretty bad. He has to close the channels here. He has to be in that center position because Ceballos is running towards number 6. So let's see what's going to happen. I heard people saying, what is Gabriel doing there? He should be in defense. No, he absolutely played it right. That's his man. He has to follow him and be very close to him. But be aware that you get the ball, because if not, he has time to turn, time to look and play the ball to his wingers who will score. In this case, it's Walcott. This is a different angle on the goal. Elneny came late for the slide. Gabriel somehow missed to control it. And look at Tierney. Tierney moves inside, leaving Walcott all alone. And it's again what we've seen before. Walcott between Saka and Tierney. Arteta has to look into this because it could have been 2-0, 3-0. We were lucky to get away with 1 point. Could Leno have done better? Let's see. So he plays the ball. Walcott touches the ball right here. Let's stop it here. Let's mark this spot. It's somewhere here close to the box. And let's come back and see where Leno is. Leno is here, which is okay, of course. But as soon as he plays the ball, let's see what Leno is doing. He should come out earlier and narrow the angle for Walcott, or even get to the ball before him. So let's have a look in our attacking game. We did better than against Burnley, I can tell you that, but it wasn't that sensational. Let's have a look. Aubameyang has the ball on the left wing. Pepe shifts inside to the left to receive the ball. Beautiful control with the chest. Ceballos, good touch, good control. And then he turns and it's question penalty or not. Referee says no penalty. But then you have to give a yellow card to Ceballos, for faking it. Because if it's a foul, it's a penalty. If not, it's a yellow card. The referee couldn't decide. No VAR. Unfortunate. Again, attack from the left wing. Saka this time very explosive. Unlucky. This is the goal. Again, we come from the left wing. Nice ball from Gabriel to Saka. He sees 1, 2, 3, 4 players in front of him, and he decides to run at all of those guys. 1, 2, 3, and pass to Nketiah. He plays quick to Aubameyang. Good first touch, brilliant finish. That's where Aubameyang should be, in the middle of the box, receiving those balls. But this was not a thought-through attack. This goal only happened by individual quality. Arteta's tactic can be here, take all those 3 players on and try to create something from there. This is purely created by Saka and no tactics involved. Let's have a look at Ainsley, Maitland-Niles. He had a good game, way better than Bellerin the last weeks. Here you can see his technical ability, dribbling, very strong. Also good eye and perfect passes into runs of Pepe. And again, it looks so easy when he passes the ball. Perfectly weighed passes, and his interceptions were just great. I mean, he did it so many times on the right wing, again and again. He deserves a spot against Everton. Let's have a quick look at Ceballos. I think he was one of the best players on the field. His dribbling, technical ability was perfect. He protected the ball brilliantly and he was setting the speed of the game. Good interception, nice dribbling, receiving the balls very deep, but also showing himself inside the box of Southampton, which I really liked. And let's stop it here. This is what I like. Usually you have Elneny or Saka. You would go and pass the easy, safe ball to Holding, but Ceballos gonna create an attack from here. He just turns, looks for Aubameyang who dropped, and we can start our attack. Perfect. Another quality of Ceballos I like is his vision. So he receives the ball in front of the box. He decides very quick to pass to Pepe and brings him into scoring position. And then this is stupid. Yellow card for nothing. I mean, we had 3 red cards in the last 4 games, and this is just stupid by Ceballos, very unnecessary. Let's have a look at Aubameyang. Horrible game. I know he scored, still horrible game, even worse than last week. Giving away the ball left, right and center. Here, very dangerous situation to keep the ball and try to dribble. He played on the left wing, so we see him on the left wing giving away balls every time, almost every time. Again here, easy ball. You can go with Tierney or maybe you try the one-on-one, but his passing was just terrible. Again. And here doesn't even control the ball and his crossing was even worse. That's a cross. And then he tries long balls, so he drops back, but Aubameyang is definitely not the right guy for that task. Last minutes of the game, very unlucky Holding with a header to the post, and let's stop it here. There's one single player in the Arsenal squad you want to receive this ball. It's Aubameyang. The first touch is very important to score from here. I know it's a difficult ball. You're just surprised by the ricochet, so you try to do the best out of the position. Let's see what Aubameyang does. Very bad touch, and we lose the ball. Player ratings. Leno in goal, 3. I think he looked bad in some positions. Also on the goal, I think he should have come out earlier and on some other occasions. Other than that, he didn't have much to do. So 3 for Leno. Tierney, really bad game too. I know he is a fullback, he played as a central defender, but we can only evaluate what we see on the pitch. So he gets a 2. Gabriel, 0. Not only because of the red card, but his passing again was horrible. Positioning was bad. Tackling was bad. Yeah. And then the red card, 0. Holding had a pretty good game, I have to say. One of the best players together with Ceballos and Saka. He gets a 7. Ainsley gets a 6. Very good to see him from the beginning. I hope he's going to start the next game. He had some sloppy passes towards the end of the game, but in general, very strong. Elneny had a below average game, and headers, he looked weak every time he touched the opponent. He fell to the ground and hope for a free kick. So he gets a 3. Ceballos, very strong, one of the best players on the pitch, gets a 7. Technically very good, good passing, good tackles, good vision. Same goes for Saka, very aggressive this time. And that's what we want to see from him. You know, run onto players, take your man on and try to create something from there. And he looked very explosive and had some bad passes every now and then, but nothing major. He gets a 7. Pepe on the right wing was okayish. He had some good scoring opportunities. He worked hard. He was running a lot. So he gets a 3. Aubameyang, 1. And that's only because he scored. Other than that, it was shocking. I mean, he has to step up his game. And this is not good enough. And if we continue playing like this, we're not gonna win anything. Nketiah, good work rate, but he wasn't effective enough in the end. He only gets a 3. Good assist though. This little chip pass to Aubameyang looked good. Other than that, he was missing. David Luiz gets a 6. He should have started the game for Tierney. Looked very strong. He showed a lot of confidence and looked very strong in tackles. Didn't do any mistakes. He gets a 6. Willock came on, was okay, showed some strength in tackles and he was running a lot. But going forward, he didn't create anything, so only a 4. Cedric came on briefly for Ainsley Maitland-Niles on the right wing. Yeah, he didn't do much. Only once he showed Redmond on his right foot, which I didn't like. Cedric gets a 2. So Arteta, how do we rate Arteta? Attacking game was better than last time. Still bad, very poor. No ideas going forward. And defensively, we were too deep for my taste. If you play home, you don't play 3 defenders. I think 2 defenders are enough, even if it's against Southampton. We gave Southampton too much space in our own half, which I didn't like, and we were lucky we got 1 point today. It was a mistake to play Tierney on central defender today. If you have, when you have David Luiz or Mustafi on the bench, you play one of those guys, not Tierney. And it was interesting to start Nketiah up front with Aubameyang on the left. You could see clearly today Aubameyang is not a winger. I don't know why Arteta doesn't see this. I would have liked to see Aubameyang up front, Saka on the left wing, and playing Tierney on the left midfield, and David Luiz in the center of defense. Yeah, and some of the youngsters on the bench like Balogun or Emil Smith-Rowe. That's why Arteta only gets a 1. That's it, guys. That's why we draw 1-1 against Southampton. Thanks for watching. See you next time.